What's up, you savages? I kept losing. Oh, and there he goes again. I was gonna say I kept losing Frank during the intro video. GD just sneaking in. Look at that.
Hey, I'm in. Yeah.
What's up, Frank?
God forbid I open up YouTube.
Yeah,
and
right.
then mine just crashes because more than two things.
Oh man.
So here.
Well, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us for an exciting episode of Savage Crucible tonight. We got some more Wave 2. The rest of Wave 2 will be showing off, joined by GD here and Mr. Peak, along with Frankie Frazetta. What's up, gentlemen? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, man?
Nice.
Going very well.
Yes, everybody's blowing it up on the chat. So all you savages, thank you. Welcome. Hope you're excited to see some Wave 2 figures, Who-Man and Warrior, one of my most anticipated ones. But first and foremost, let me wish all you savages out there, whoever, this is probably one of the most savagest things you can do is become a father. So Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to you, still.
Happy Father's Day. Thank you, guys. Yeah, let's get going here. We got it's been a while. We did the last one, and a lot of things just kind of started rolling on. Wave 2 is at the warehouse, and it's finally getting shipped out to people. So we've been seeing some pictures overseas. So some overseas, I think in like China and stuff, they got their figure. So it's coming, guys. It's out there. We're working diligently to get it out to everybody. So with that also being said, there was a great post made on the Savage Crucible page. So anybody that has moved ever since the Kickstarter, has done any type of change with address, anything like that, definitely make sure you log on, make sure your addresses are update. So we send them to the right address. We want to make sure you guys get your figures and all that. So definitely go and check, make sure all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted, so we don't have any mishaps with that. So definitely check out that post on the Savage Crucible page on Facebook. So check your spam too for any type of notifications that might be coming that you're like, hey, I haven't received my shipping notification or anything like that. Always check your spam. Just kind of things to look at prior to, before you come to customer service and all that. So with that being said, let's show off some figures. Which one of you gentlemen wants to go off first here? We can have Who-Man with Tim. You can do that, or
sure. You want to go, Gordon?
No, go right ahead. I thought we were going to do a little more news, like about cons or stuff. So
the cons. Well, yeah, we can knock out the cons real quick too. Let me bring up a quick little caption here. So next week we have Joe Fest in Augusta, Georgia. So anybody that is in the area can make it out there. Definitely come and check us out. There's going to be a very nice event that's going to be going on. There's a lot of vendors there. It's going to be super exciting. And then Frankie will be at Heroes Con in Charlotte. So if you can't make it to Joe Fest, definitely, and you're in the Charlotte area, definitely go visit Frankie over there. Get yourself some fine Frazetta artwork, or just chat it up with Frankie,
Come.
Definitely. Yeah.
You are a lot of fun to talk to, Frankie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I encourage anyone that don't be afraid. He's a really great guy. So.
Yeah. And since we're on the topic of Frankie, what was that, Frank? I didn't. Yeah, I didn't hear what. I'm sorry, I cut you off there.
I said if somebody brings me gummy worms while I'm vending, I'll give you free stuff.
There you go, guys. You heard it here first.
So eat me.
Good gummy worms.
Yes. Yeah. The good. Yeah. Not that gas
Cheap,
station.
yeah.
Like.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 2 for $1 or something.
What is it? That trolley? Trolley? Is that the good
Like,
stuff?
give me the trolleys or the Haribo gummy bears. I'm good.
Yeah,
Like,
Haribo.
Yeah. No, Haribo's has a very
Mhm.
soft spot in my heart.
Those Coca-Cola bottles, yum.
Since Frankie, you acquired some new stuff over there. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but you got some Ken Kelly stuff over there.
Yeah, I lucked into some great Ken Kelly art. We have Mr. Dragon in Distress, we call it, because it's pretty destroyed.
Hold on, let me bring you up here.
Yeah. I have a Kiss
Wow.
Love Gun preliminary. It was like a hot sauce thing that he did prelim. Have some girl there. We've got the other Kiss Love Gun prelim. And then we have heavy metal cover, some Cthulhu stuff above it, and a bunch of other book covers, and another Cthulhu over there, his head speaking out. So yeah, I don't know. Ken's a cool guy. He's actually like family technically, and I had the opportunity to buy a lot of his stuff, so I decided to buy all the stuff so I can have. You guys saw we have Ken's easel and stuff in the museum. It's kind of a Rosetta X Kelly little situation going on there. So last time I was I did that interview with I can't remember his name, but he was asking me about what I collect, and I thought about it. I'm like, I don't really collect anything. Even as a kid, it was like Pokemon cards, but as an adult, there was nothing because it was just like I didn't have a lot of money, and then I went into healthcare, and at that point, it was just like I didn't think anything. Like I just kind of wanted to live and survive, and now I'm like, oh, I guess I collect original artwork, even though I'm not, I don't have that much money. So yeah, this is my new collection of originals.
There you go. Nice to see everybody has something, they got going on collection wise. Yeah. Awesome. Damn. We got some cool comments coming in. Frank coming back. Something in the works. What? I don't know what you're talking about, man.
No idea.
But I think
2 months, so it's over between us.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think who you were talking about was Don and Jason. Was it at the Raven?
Yes.
Interview? Yep. Yeah, cool guys. Which Don has a contest kind of running on right now. Let's see, where is it here? We can post that real quick. Definitely check out the Facebook group. He's been making posts about this leading up to Joe Fest. He's got some cool prizes for anybody that follows that. So definitely go on the Facebook page, follow the instructions, see what he's got planned, and see if you can win a free. I believe he's doing a free. You can choose a free figure or slate and a character pack, something like that. So it's a nice little giveaway that he's going to be doing, especially if you're attending Joe Fest. Is something pretty cool to jump on. So, yep, Dawn. So check that out, guys. So let's see here. I'm just kind of going through my notes.
You have notes?
Yeah.
Was I supposed to bring notes?
No, because I got especially after the kids, I developed this like goldfish memory, which is I don't know what. But yeah, we have some cool pictures of the figures too that people have been posting, but I want to kind of save those. So I think we can show off who, man. Let me go on the chat real quick and see.
Save them. Yeah. I want to see them.
You want to see them?
What are you saving them for?
For later on, man. But let's see here.
You big tease.
Got
yeah, wow.
Jaeger. That's from Steve Mank over Articulated Times. He posted this picture, so I thought this was real cool.
That lighting is great. Yeah. That looks really good.
And then got Peter, and I'm sorry if I butchered this last name, Zoo, I think. He's been posting. This is from overseas. He's been posting a lot of pictures too. He has some nice shots of the figures. So here we got Nashorn on a throne of skulls, and another one from him that we have is Jaeger with the alternate head from the character pack here. So
that's good.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So I can't wait. This is the one that I order the most of right here, for many reasons, but it does look really good. So, and of course, guys, as figures are coming in. Definitely post them up. Damn it, we want to see you guys posting them up in dioramas, or even like this, just freestanding. You know, we want to see some pictures, so post away. And with that being said, Tim, I don't think you can prolong this any longer. You can't push this back any
Oh,
further.
I wasn't.
It was no
Are you
excuse.
kidding?
I'm
I'm excited.
Ooh, man.
Right?
Dude, that came in
Oh
focus. Jordan.
man.
I like how you pointed at it and it came into focus, and then it blurred out again. So hold on,
This.
Tim. Let me bring you out real quick so we can take a nice look at Who Man here.
Oh, my lighting. Is my lighting okay? Shit, no,
Yeah,
it's not.
it's not too bad.
Yeah.
A little bright, but I mean, he's got that gold too, so it does.
Yeah, it
like,
does. Yeah, it's catching
a
that
little
light
more
like
light.
crazy. Yeah, this figure is it's stunning. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Now, I don't have any of the others yet, so I'm sure I'll be saying the same thing about the rest of them. But
Mhm.
I mean, this look at that sword. Oh man,
So the
that
buck, I
is,
mean, the buck is going to be your standard,
it is.
with the exception of the one Gordon is going to show. And I don't think anybody has kind of caught on to what's going on with Warrior. So I don't think we'll give it away either. We'll see if people kind of pick it up when we show it off here. So um, yeah, this is.
Let's get the.
So how is it with the armor and all that, Tim?
It's
Movement wise and all that.
no issues whatsoever. I was wondering like how the spiked one was going to work,
Mm-hmm.
but no problems at all, man.
Nice.
I don't know. Did you see like those? Yeah, you saw some of the pictures I've been taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just yeah. People are going to be going cuckoo. This is such a good wave. It really is. And
Truly, I think this opens up so many. Yes.
this belt buckle, that is detachable.
Mhm.
So obviously I switched it back, but I did put Nin's on there just to try it because he has one that's detachable. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the possibilities are there's a ton. I
I don't know about you guys, but
love
I
these
didn't know that
free
his belt
too.
buckle was detachable. I didn't know if you guys knew that, but I found that
No,
out.
that was a nice surprise even for
Yeah, I
me.
think Evan he's like, yeah, and this is. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you're ready for some barbarians? Here you go. He's
Yeah.
charged up and ready to slay. It's just, yeah, it's incredible. This skirt is the detail. Oops, sorry. The
Mhm.
detail in there is breathtaking. If I can you get it?
Now,
I'm
how's
sorry.
no? It comes through real good.
Oh man, it's
How's
so good.
how's the range of motion on the legs there? Bam.
You want to do a Van Damme? You
And
can.
damn, baby.
Yeah, all day long. Yeah. Obviously double jointed knees. Yeah. Ankle
Nice.
rocker. Yeah. I mean, it is literally a Lemurian, but a human. You know what I mean? The articulation is dead on. You still are capturing all the range. It's so good, so good, so good. But I'm jealous of. I've seen a lot of these photos of everyone else, so
Yeah,
I'm
right.
excited. I'm excited to get my wave as well. But just
Yeah,
the paint apps came out so good on this. It's.
yeah.
I
The
mean,
face,
these
the face
figures
look on
speak for
that one.
themselves, really.
Mhm.
I mean, they're just so damn good. Sorry. Anyways, I lose sight.
Now, Who Man does come with an extra pair of hands, the
He
open hands.
does.
Yep.
He's got. Let me get him for you. He's got two gripping hands that are side to side. And then he's got two gripping hands that are up and down. and then he's got his open hands,
Mm-hmm.
so he can claw some Lemurian eyeballs out. And then, of course, and then, of course, you saw he comes with two heads,
Yeah.
screaming, charged up, just like in the comic. Do you have that image? And I love it.
Yes, I do.
Do you? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's canon.
Yeah. It is, man. So good. So, yeah, if you're on the fence about him, don't be. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I honestly want Jaeger because I wanted to put pants on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously because I believe Warrior has doesn't Warrior have bare forearms?
Yes.
Yeah. So very cool. I can't wait to pop and swap a lot of this armor and get different looks. I love this look, but I want to take them more in the beginning days of the Gladiator arena, right? I want to like have them in ratted, tattered loincloth. You know what I mean? Like not this one per se, but this style,
something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I was messing around quite a bit with swapping armor on them, but obviously I took it back to square one for tonight's episode.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, no reason to be on the fence about these at all. All around, just phenomenal. And of course, I was most excited about Man. I really like this figure a lot. I like the look. It makes me, it gives me that Motu feel almost. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just incredible. And, yeah, and it's just this sword too, man.
Yeah, so let's go over that sword a little bit more in detail. So is that that top, that tip there, Tim, is that hollow? Like
it's translucent.
Hollow,
yeah. It is translucent, and so is the orange down here. Basically anything that's orange is translucent. So I mean, getting some light behind this it's going to be really good. Sadly, you guys are on the other side of the fence, so I can't shine a light through. But yeah, this is
it comes through pretty good.
It lights up so good with the light behind it. Yeah, phenomenal. So definitely can't wait. And of course, his shield, which is a really cool design. I love it. But in case anyone's wondering, you do get that peg as well, which you can clip it onto his back. And then, of course, you've got your handle. So,
sweet.
Yeah, this is a loaded figure indeed. So,
and the shield has a double, I think, I guess 3 portholes.
There is, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can switch it around different angles and yeah. Before I had him holding the shield, and then I had the sword coming through this, and he was kind of like looking through it. So yeah, there's a lot of potential to do quite a lot of things with these. So get it as soon as you can. If you ordered it, it's coming. Be patient. But if you didn't, hit those conventions and I don't know, pray that there's an in-stock sale, but I wouldn't count on it. So it's time to do some legwork, my fellow collectors. You got to hit those conventions, man.
Nice. No, Human is looking real nice.
Like 100%. He's gonna be the first one I get from you guys.
I
keep telling Rob, I'm waiting. I almost bought the Royal Guard and the Slate at Ishcon.
Oh, that's great.
The first one has to be Man. So I'm excited. So hopefully you guys have to keep at least one for me, because I'm sure I'll be at another con with you. So at least hold one. Bring it for me. I'm buying it.
Yeah,
I think we can manage to put one aside.
This is such a good. This is for Frankie. Yeah, I'm sure Rob's like, don't worry. But yeah, this is it's just so good, man. And the paint apps, and I just love everything about it. The look, the armor. I will say this: you guys are gonna go bananas when you put it on a Lemurian. It looks freaking awesome. So, yeah.
Well, I think a cool and exciting aspect of Who Man is everything that you just said, Tim, but also the fact that we're finally getting a character from the graphic novel.
Oh,
So
right.
kind of,
Yeah.
it's kind of coming into that full circle effect where it's like,
Sure.
we're finally fleshing out some of the characters from the graphic novels and stuff.
Right.
Jaeger, we're getting him too, so we're like ahead of the game with him. So anybody that hasn't read the second one, definitely grab that and, find the story about Jaeger.
Yeah.
But then there's also more characters in that one that I'm like, damn, I really wish I could get this character now, so it's cool to kind of see that happening now, so that gives us, more hope that in the future we'll see a couple more, who knows? People were saying like, I'd love to see more of the gladiators from the first graphic novel. You're not wrong, man.
No,
I'm on the same boat. So
Yeah,
that would be amazing and awesome. So
that was a great issue, and so
Yeah.
is 2. But yeah, this is the arena that was a juicy segment right there.
nice.
So,
Cool, man.
but yeah, so overall, obviously it's the same articulation as the Lemurians. The paint apps are amazing. I love the color choices. Yeah, I am extremely satisfied with this figure. Tremendously.
Yeah.
I can't stop messing with them. I've got
Yeah.
stuff I'm supposed to be doing, and it's like, yeah, but this, oh wow, look at that. Just looking at all the detail. Yeah. I don't want to show off everything because I want people to, when they get theirs, open them,
Yeah.
enjoy it, play with it. It's just a really great figure. Really great
And
figure.
like all the recent ones, you got your card in there, and you got a secret weapon as well. So
I did, and I showed those.
Yeah, I know you
I
already
showed those in
yours.
the post. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I've got that stuff.
I think Gordon was nice enough to save his for the show tonight. He was like, I'm not going to spoil it for all the savages that are tuning in to watch us live. So thank you, Gordon, for thinking ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Full experience, man.
it's the full experience. Yes.
Yep.
And with that, I think we can swap on over to Gordon and get on to Warrior
Yep.
here.
The only thing they're going to miss out is smelling their figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. That is it.
All right.
Dude.
So
On what Tim said, nothing though beats like early 2000s when like you get like a static McFarlane figure. Dude, you like crack that box open, dude. It's just like instant whiff of like
The room
God knows
smelled
what
like
kind
it.
of- Yeah,
Yeah, it was
God knows
strong.
what kind of chemicals and stuff, man. But
Mhm.
yeah.
that was that new toy smell.
So my one and only opportunity to be a YouTube toy reviewer. I'm gonna see if I can do this right. So we've got 2 hands with the flexion extension. He's got 2 fists. This is the accessory point. 2 fists. That's again with the flexion extension. He comes packaged with the sword wielding kind of articulation.
Yeah, the up and down. Right.
Yeah. Comes with a shield.
Love it.
Back of this one is,
Yeah, look at that.
of course, Frazetta specific. So it doesn't have the same system as the Who-Man
No,
shield, but
But man, that
these
is so
straps
good.
are, see if I can, straps are flexy. So
Mhm.
you don't have to worry about popping those or snapping those. The hands open up nice and easily, so you can get them around that grip right there is nice and
The
sturdy.
handle. Yeah.
The quintessential ball
Yeah.
chain.
I can't wait.
And I know that's not coming up on the chain's got a really nice finish to it as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really nice. We've got our sword.
Oh, yeah. Look at that beauty.
Focus is not doing well tonight.
No, but it kind of flexed back and forth, and I could see that there was like grooves in the blade. Yeah. Oh, look at that handle. Wow.
And then, of course, the figure. I'll get to the cloak in a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This whole left and right thing has totally got me mystified.
I know, right?
Me too. Didn't you see me struggling? Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm,
I love that bracelet, man.
yeah.
So the skin tone is beautiful. The paint has just got a subtle spray into all the crevices for the shading. So color is consistent all the way up to the face. So oh, there we go.
Mhm.
So the plastic doesn't change between torso and face. The shading is the same. The eyes are just piercing.
Nice. Good.
Get that damn thing into focus.
It's focusing on you.
Okay.
I had that's what it is. I had to hide me. That's not actually any better.
Yeah, right.
So he does have this, and this is I saw this in some of in a lot of the shows, pictures from the shows. He's got these clips on his,
Yeah.
so they float in the trapezius armored port,
hmm
and if I can show it, it's got a
Mhm.
clip there,
Yep.
and they open up and they fly up and they close down. I was wondering what that was all about. Oh, wrong side. We get this cloak.
Mm-hmm.
So the it's beautiful. I don't know what teddy bear was killed to get this, but it feels so
poor
good.
teddy bear.
It's Ewok skin.
There's-
It's it's-
That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
He walks good.
there's no fraying. The edges are nice. It's the inside has got this second layer to it. So I mean,
That's
it's well
really
put together.
cool.
Wire starts right at the top all the way down.
Nice.
It's a substantial wire too. It's not going to flop over on you. But what I was happy to see, they've got these two elastic pieces of elastic, or whatever is it right here, that the
Mhm.
clip folds into. Because
Mm.
I was not sure how that was going to work. And I'm
Right.
not even going to try and do it on camera because I'll waste everybody's time. But the clips slip in nice and well, and they catch that elastic really well. So it holds it right where it's supposed to be from the painting.
Nice.
And it's,
I like his necklace too.
yeah,
yeah,
necklace
that
is
necklace
nice.
is really nice.
Forward and back with the head, he looks all the way down, go all the way up.
Wow.
The articulation is great on these. It's nice and smooth. The plastic, I mean, we've got Savage Crucible, cross chest pose. Not a
Mhm.
problem at all. Not a problem at all. He can cross his wrists without forcing it.
Now, Who-Man is or Warrior. He's the first one with an overlay, correct, Gordon? Isn't that an overlay on his?
the
hand?
trunks.
No, for the hand.
For the hand, yes. So it rotates. And if I pop that off, you slide that right off. Just
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. Gimme.
And it's a nice, satisfying pop with the hand too, so it's good. Same thing with the ring.
Yeah.
Right.
Ring is you can pull that off. So you've
That
got
bracelet, man.
two naked forearms. You got the new boots, the new trunks. I love the trunks
Yeah.
and the accessories.
Can you
My
give us a
sheath-
forward kick on that, Gordon? Whenever. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
I'm doing the sheathing. Come on.
I'm
trying to sheath it. I haven't finished my coffee. I can only focus on one thing at
Yeah.
a time.
Right. Yeah.
So the sheath fits in nice. There's no paint rub. The knife as well. Forward kick,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
double jointed knees, not a problem.
Teeth are getting kicked out for sure.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely. Double jointed elbow. That sexy pose.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Look at that. Up against the wall.
I may be
Yeah.
a warrior, but I'm sensitive.
Yeah. That was like Marlboro Man right there. Like.
Moves so nice. I mean, this is not sculpted on this bend right here. That's just friction catch, but it's It hasn't moved at all.
Nice.
I could pull that off.
Right on.
I don't think, is it pegged in? No, it's not pegged in, but it's not shifting around at all.
Okay. So it's
Good
not like
deal.
Jaeger's dagger where it's part of the sculpt. It's actually like a free piece there that you can pop off. That's
No, you can pull
Yeah.
it all the way down.
so sick.
Mm-hmm.
Catches the sculpt really nicely. Yeah. There's so much. I mean, it is obviously based on Frazetta's work, so I love it for what it is, but it's also fodder for so many more ideas with this clean sculpt. And like you were saying before, it's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if people have caught it yet. And still, I haven't seen anything in the
Mhm.
comments.
Go in. So you get that. That's obviously a terrible version of the pose, but you can see there's not much gapping up either. I mean, he's got full
Mhm.
range down, full range
That
back.
looks great.
And this is pretty much, you guys saw me, I took this out of the box just before we started, so it's
Mm-hmm.
range of motion is nice.
Yeah, that's moving real good. Yeah, right out of the box.
Ankles nice and tight, no toe joint or anything like that, but the feet are nice and flat, nice and stable.
Now there's not a cut at the boot, right, Gordon? It's up at the where the knee joint is. If you
Right,
want
so swappable just like all the others, so you just pop it
Mhm.
out here. It's the sculpt is in such a way that it actually looks like there might be a swivel there, because it actually looks like a leg in a boot, but it's all one piece. And of course you get your
those
range
rats.
of motion and your rocker. What is the catchphrase? Forward pacing pin for rocker.
There we go, Don, man. Good eye. That Raven eye, man. Doesn't miss a
Mhm.
thing.
Indeed.
Yeah,
He's got the Batman apex, but not the Batman stiff neck. It's like, that's
no, this is a real nice piece. Moves,
awesome. And
move too.
talking about the cape earlier, Gordon, that was something that I was really excited about because I remember, when he was in the prototype stage and all that, we're going back and forth, like, do we use a plastic cape? Do we use soft goods cape? And I'm so happy we kind of went with this option because that plastic one, even though it will look pretty nice and accurate, just weighed the figure down so much. It's just so that, having that hunk of plastic on the back, although you get a nice sculpt and everything, I just feel like it's such an old school way of doing things, but really happy with the result. And I would love to hear what Frankie has to say about the figure too, because
Yeah, after all, it is.
yeah,
it is
like,
modeled
yeah,
after his
like,
grandfather's work, right?
So-
Well, I haven't seen it like in hand yet. I also don't want to be singing your guys' praises too much because I already do that a lot.
yeah.
No, I don't think you guys could have done a better job with it. I keep going back to face sculpt, and I tell Matt and Kevin every time that I talk to them, I'm like, that couldn't have been done better. And they took a face that was hidden in shadow and sculpted it so perfectly to where it really does fit the artwork. And again, I entered the business when you guys started working on Warrior Ball, and I saw the entire process of where it started and where it's ended. And it's just every time it's just beat expectations. And it's cool as shit. And I didn't know you could take the wrist guard off. I didn't know any of that up until now. So you guys are surprising me with more and more stuff at this
Look at
point.
that. Yeah.
It's cool. Again, I still have mine boxed, signed by you. It's just sitting back there. I'm waiting to actually get some in so I can take it out and actually mess with it. And it's cool. Again, and I tell this to a lot of our statue guys, which we really haven't had many recently, but seeing my grandfather's stuff in 3D is so makes me feel proud. Because one, I see his art every day, and it's obviously it's inspirational, it's gorgeous art, but to be able to see his stuff in 3D and to capture that character essentially, it's just really cool. It's a different way really to perceive his artwork. But no, and I tell you guys every time I'm at the shows, I'm so excited for Wave 2 to hit because you already have lines at the booth for the Lemurians, and those are very niche, species in a niche hobby. and you guys are now releasing the humans and the barbarians, which are no longer a niche thing inside of a niche. So yeah, I couldn't be happier with him, and it's just like I'm so excited for everything else. Like I said, I talk to Rob all the time. I'm like, what are we doing next? And
Yeah, right.
like before, I had to we had to put a stop to it, and we had to actually pick and figure out what we wanted to do because it was just going back and forth too much on things. But I've already told you as well, Warrior Ball was a weird first pick, but it ended up working out well. I'm
Right.
excited.
Yeah, I was
It was
totally gonna bring that up just now.
yeah. It's just, and I remember again, I entered the business, and my mom said, "Oh yeah, they do like 3D prints," and I was like, "Okay, kind of, it's interesting, I guess, but whatever." She's like, "They're fine, leave them alone. They do their thing. They're nice. They pay on time, whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." She pretty much said you guys need to be babysat. And I was like, "That's good for me because there's a couple that I need to." And yeah, and then it was just like, "Wow, this stuff's great." But yeah, Warrior Ball. She said you guys are doing it. I'm like, can you tell them not to do that piece because it's not going to do well and they're going to lose money probably. And then it came out, and I was like, never mind. I guess I love being proven wrong. That's one of my favorite things in the world is being proven wrong because it shows me a different side of things and it opens up kind of a different world to me of like, okay, that did happen. And Warrior Ball is a special piece to me because my grandfather, he's been quoted to say that it was one of his favorite pieces to paint. And that was like rare for him. He enjoyed painting, but it wasn't super fun most of the time. And that one he really like. And it's one of those pieces that it flies under the radar. It's not very popular. It's not a great seller. And you guys are helping kind of bring light to it. So I appreciate that because again, it's one of my favorite pieces. It's hard when everybody wants the barbarians and the death dealers and Cat Girl and the women. Pieces like this that don't have a strong character associated with it, it kind of falls on the wayside. And you guys are kind of giving it that power again, which again, like it's super cool. I'm glad you guys went with it. I'm excited for it and really everything else you guys do. But yeah, he came out higher. I think my whole entire family is just like, I didn't expect them to come out with something this cool. So now we have very high expectations, but again,
Yeah,
they
right.
keep being if not exceeded, like far exceeded. So I'm just like, I'm thrilled. And I mean, I just go to cons to hang out with you guys now. Like,
Yeah, right.
I
You're
drove
having
10
a
hours
good too.
a month ago to come hang out. So yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about you guys and your figures. And I truly do think you guys are going to be like the bar to beat. And it's not like a baseline bar. It is a very high bar. And I think companies are going to really have to start figuring out what to do to at least meet that bar because there's nothing wrong with your figures. There's nothing really to complain about with any of them. They're cool. The paint's great. I mean, you just took Warrior Ball out of the box, didn't heat him up really, and he's that. And again, I don't know anything about the toys, but from what I've seen, usually you got to heat him up to bend them and stuff. And he was fully articulate with like no heating. That's insane. So, and it wasn't like he was just like kind of moving around and flopping everywhere. Like it was very tight but still kind of like mobile at the same time. So yeah, I don't expect anything less of Rob and you guys, to be honest. So it's cool to not have to worry about anything. But yeah, he's cool. I'm not going to keep rambling on here, but
No. It's funny too because I was gonna say, going from seeing like renders and being like, okay, they chose this one, and you were kind of like, oh, why did they choose this one? Now that the product is like out too, do you feel like, I guess, like a sense like, okay, like like the future seems pretty promising with whatever direction they decide to go next, and this and that. Was there like, I guess not like a sigh of relief, but like was there kind of like, oh, like this was kind of different from what I expected it to be, kind of thing?
Yeah, there are definitely, and this goes. I have really high expectations for everything in life, like myself, my friend, like everything anybody does, I expect a lot, and that's just who I am. That's how I was raised by my grandma, to be honest. Because everybody has that opportunity and the ability to be great. So that every time Rob would send me an iteration or thought, I was like, all right, let's see. And the first, the paint, like at first he was showing me those photos, which you guys have all seen from the factory. They're very glossy. I'm like, oh no, please don't let it be glossy. And that shows up. It's like, damn. So yeah, I feel like there are a couple of points where I kind of held my breath a little bit. But again, it was just like, there's no reason for it. It's just that I've never seen this stuff. You guys have never seen the stuff either. So it's just like, Rob's the only one that's really seen a lot of this in person. So we have to take
Right.
for his word for it. And now I definitely am breathing that sigh of relief of like, I already know the paint job's gonna be insane. I mean, that was a big problem with Warrior Ball, was that first paint job, which, like, I don't know if we're disclosing it, but that was a big part of the delay, was that
Yeah, right. Yeah.
bronze, and that was just not, like, we were all just like, wait, hold on.
And that's
But
part of
yeah,
the process and the experience.
yeah.
That's a whole process that happens with this whole thing. So
No, and that's the cool thing about you guys, is that you won't put out a crappy product for people because you don't want to own that product. And that's something that I live by here at the museum, is like, if I get something in, I'm like, this sucks. Like, I'm not selling it to people because I don't want it. So, and it's cool to have you guys have that same kind of vision and that the same kind of like missions, I guess, mission statement type deal, where just like you buy stuff because you want it, and you make the stuff and high quality because you want to own it as well. So yeah, I mean, there have been times where I'm like, maybe, and it just comes out like, okay, never mind. Like, they know it, they figured it out. Like, I don't think the only complaint I ever had about it was the skin tone, and that was like more of a factory problem than anything. So, like, the Death Dealer, I mean, I was like, we'll see. Rob and I always went back and forth about like how nice it's gonna be, how expensive, like, how much does Rob sacrifice to make this thing as good as he can and make it as affordable as possible. And he literally was just like, I don't really care about, like, he just made it the coolest thing ever, made it super affordable. And it's just like, holy shit, like, I don't know. Like, he kind of just keeps, you guys keep pulling out the stops for everything. And I don't, and I'm glad I'm on your side, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like, I'm super thrilled that we scooped you guys up, or you scooped us up, whatever you want to put it. But, and I've already told Rob, like, you guys are the only 6-inch, like 6-7-inch guys that I want having our license at this point. So do whatever the hell you want, and I'll just be here to hang out at cons and buy.
Yeah. And give us awesome prints too. Don't forget.
Yeah, dude, that was, I loved that. That was my favorite part about Toylanta, was you coming up and going, I don't print. I was like, just take one. And then I told everybody else, and everybody's just like digging through all the prints, grabbing what they could.
Oh, my head exploded. You were like, Tim, do you want some prints? And I was like, is he fucking with me?
Like digging away at like the sport.
I didn't know. I was like, is Frankie like taking is he fucking with me right now or what? Yeah, I want some prints, man.
Rob was looking at all of you like, these are my kids, and like, they're allowed their candy. And I'm like, Rob, it's okay. I permitted it. Yeah, no, it's
sorry. I sugar earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But and that's what's fun too, is you guys love my grandfather's art and you respect it, and now I'm a huge fan of what you guys do, which again makes it really fun for me. So it's just it's awesome. Like, it's a really cool relationship, and I say all the time, like, I don't see this going away anytime soon, hopefully, unless something catastrophic occurs, which I don't believe it will. I'm just excited to see. Again, I told you guys, Rob and I talked about the next year and a half. And it's going to be absolutely insane. I'm like so ready for you guys to see it and to talk about it, because there's some really cool stuff coming up for sure.
Oh man, can't wait for you savages to see what we got lined up for you.
Yeah,
you're being really good without the leaks too, Frankie. I'm not sure I appreciate it, but well done.
You got to tease a little bit. Anyway, Rob, that's when Rob would end the
just enough. Give him just enough.
So I had some time to put the cloak on.
Goo.
So you can look at them straight on, and the clips aren't going to be visible. The wire is still right out to that edge, so you can, if you have to, you can kind of curl it down around. But cool. I mean, the wire is great, and he can actually stand up with it fully extended, and he's not even leaning forward. He's got a bit of a crunch in the upper, but he's pretty straight up and down. So he's just hanging out, standing up on my tabletop.
Man, that looks so good.
With that all the way out. So
I can't wait to get mine.
Yeah.
We had a couple of questions come up too. So Alberto asked if the helmet comes off. The helmet's not meant to come off. No. I don't know, Gordon, if there's if people pry it off, if it has a connection there anywhere.
Oh, you're talking about like old school customizing, right? heat it up and peel it
Uh,
off.
but automatically it does not pop
At
off.
your own risk, I'd say, because it's right down the way the sculpt is. It's right down on his brow. So you'd have to sacrifice, if you want the helmet, you'd have to sacrifice the face. It's not designed to be separated, I wouldn't imagine.
Okay.
But it's two different pieces of plastic, so the head is plugged into it. So
Mhm. And then,
if you're adventurous,
Marcel- oh,
Mhm.
yeah, I was gonna say we have some people that aren't afraid to take it.
but
to
it's not designed to be done. So
not
you know,
kind, yeah.
owner's discretion, please. I don't want that coming back on me.
And yeah, right.
Right.
Marcel also asked if the thigh strap holds the dagger. That is what holds the dagger. Yes.
Nice.
So, gosh, so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like that shield design. It's
So-
awesome. It represents the painting 100%, and I really just like the straps. To me, that's like a shield. You got to have those straps on there. It just gives it that realistic look to it too.
It's a nice, hefty accessory. God damn it.
Very very reminiscent of War Dukes.
Yeah.
kinda how
Yeah,
it
I
is.
can see that. Yeah.
But it's
But it's not. Yeah.
pliable to a degree. It's not so heavy. It's not
Mhm. I
so
was gonna
thick. It's
say, it
not
seems
so
lighter.
heavy and dense that it's going to knock him over either. So like he can get it right up or
Nice.
right out, such as the painting. But
Yeah.
like I'll swap out the hand.
Yeah. Let's look at that packaging a little more too, Gordon.
Oh man, you ain't kidding.
Whenever you're done too, I don't want to rush you on this one too.
I'm playing
He
with
did.
my
I'm putting.
Yeah. He
Playing
did
with
say
my
he was putting the
toys.
hand on. So
That
I
was
told you
your
not to
cue.
bother me.
So, yeah, can get it right in there. Not a problem at all.
Oh,
I'd
man,
use
yeah.
I'd actually use the grip hand if I was going to do this for my own display, but just to do it nice and quick. Works well.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah. So you can actually get that whole.
that's
Yeah,
not
look at that.
that's not going to
Yeah,
throw him
look.
off either. The weight of it, I know you can't see it, but he's got his cape out, shield out. He's not going anywhere. That's nice and stable.
Right on.
Looks good. Feels good.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that one. Honestly, that cape design too. It's that whole how they have the pauldron pieces holding that cape is just so beautifully done.
I was not expecting that at all. I didn't know how it was going to
engineering
happen.
is top notch on that. Is real nice.
Yeah, the factory outdid themselves, definitely.
Truly.
So, you want to take a look at this?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and your blind bag weapon too, if you want to open that up too.
I can do that.
What card did you get? Let's just bombard them.
Bombard 'em.
I don't know what I'm doing next, so I got this.
Oh man!
Nice
Wow!
foil tankard of Celebration.
Oh wow!
Mhm.
Again, you can't
Celebration,
focus it, so yeah. So it's got its nice foil. Wave 2,
That's so cool.
beautiful Rubens art. And here's the blind bag.
Dun, dun. That's suspenseful music.
I was not.
What do you get?
This is the first.
Oh, nice,
Cool.
That's the first blue weapon I think I have.
That's a
nice.
frost sword.
Como's frost sword. Wow,
Sick.
that's a great
looks
pull,
really
man.
nice.
Holy cow!
That's dope.
If all of your blind bags go missing and I'm at the show, it's not me.
It's not yet.
Yeah,
Disclaimer.
Well, Renato still needs the Como fire sword, I
Yep.
believe. So if anyone out there has that, go to the trading group and let him know. That's the only one he needs. Help him out, will you?
Yeah.
Seriously. he's got
Otherwise, we're going to have to raid the bags at the convention
And blame it on Matt.
and then get in trouble, right?
No, it's no, those blind bags are awesome, and
Yeah, that's a
as we
really
progress
cool
that,
pull.
that's gonna get pretty cool also. So, but yeah, great pull on that there, Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice one there.
Looks good. Looks good.
Did you
Do you have a
poo-poo a little
preference
bit?
for it? I'm sorry, Tim. Go ahead.
I just asked him if he poo-pooed a little bit when he opened that up.
Little bit. I was hoping for the fire sword so I could hold it over Ren, but
Torture him a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Little
Hey,
bit.
guess what I got?
yeah.
Is there a specific power-up sword that you are after, Gordon, or you don't really care? Like a preference? Or
I want them all.
Yeah, me too.
I really do like the purple and the blue
Yeah.
are nice.
Yeah,
I like them all. I mean, they all look good. I think the red and orange I'm gonna put in last place just because we've been looking at them the longest, and the wow factor for the large machete. Not that it's the wow factor's gone, but we've seen it. We're used to it. So the new colors they're really cool.
Truly,
Nice.
truly, yeah. The
Like-
purple ones are my favorite as well.
Wait,
I really
is
like
that- Is Don being serious? Don, are you being serious? Is that the only one you're missing as well as the fire sword?
I think so. I think he
Como's fire sword?
told us at the
Wow.
convention. I know he wants that shiny mug foil card that Gordon played. He always cheers with the
I
mug.
thought you were talking about this, the
It's
shiny
perfect.
mug.
Yeah.
the shiny mug of goodness right there.
Was that a Green Lantern mug too? I think it was.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is too. You just can't see it.
Copyright reason.
There you go. I got to get rid of this background next time.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
But yeah, put yourself in some tropical environment there. Gordon.
Yeah, it almost looks like you're in like a fake apartment.
Mhm.
A little bit of
Yeah, the blood effect on
Is
there.
there some
That's
blood
awesome.
on there? Right on.
yeah, and those are sharp too.
Wow.
Yeah, step on that 2 a.m. in the morning.
Everybody in the house will know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Holy warrior of ball and chain. What happened?
Oh, yeah.
I just stepped on it.
Yeah, and Tim's over at the factory, as you can see. Yeah, he's in the warehouse putting the orders away.
I wish.
Oh man, so that's pretty much wave 2. We don't have any of the character packs, unfortunately, but that's actually something I'm eagerly looking forward to as well, because the kit patching abilities that we're going to have are going to be tremendous with that as well. So
yeah, we may have to
more
revisit
characters that
this.
you can do, so. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions that you want to drop, we'll do, I guess, like last 5 minutes. We'll leave it open to you guys. Drop some questions if you have them. We can run a cool little video. There, cool. I can see it.
I really love the sound effects in there. So good. Those sound effects are great.
It just amplifies it that much more, you know. So I'm excited. Wave 2, finally have some humans to fight our lizards. Finally, you know, that's been my main thing. It's the lizards have been kind of holding a double standard. You know, they're good and bad guys, but now I guess they're going to be falling on one side more than the other. So.
Right? They're just all bad now.
Yeah, yeah. Now they're all bad. Yeah,
except for Como.
He's the worst.
Yeah, he's the worst.
Oh, stop!
Dirty-
Don't
dirty
say that
animal.
about him. I don't want to hear it. La 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 la. Como's a good guy. All right, no
Is the
questions.
next exclusive a human figure? I can either deny nor agree to an answer for that.
I didn't even see that question come up.
Yeah. What question? There's There's still some of Wave 1 up on the website, so if anybody wants to jump in on some last minute Lemurians, we still have remaining inventory, I guess. For that, we'll be having some of that Wave 1 inventory as well at conventions. So for Joe Fest and stuff like that coming next week. So
Still good. You still have a chance to get the
yeah,
conclusives too.
yes. So the albino, we'll definitely have him there.
And the
What else to
Imperial.
say next? I think some other things too. We might have some rare goodies that have sold out elsewhere. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let's see. Any product updates on Death Dealer? Nothing really. I mean, he's just moving along. We're just kind of full steam ahead with that. The shield will always reign. Yeah, it's funny. The shield has kind of become like my favorite figure to photograph, just because
Your photo is really cool. I loved like he was like
with the
pouring
blood
it out.
effect. Yeah, he's become like, I don't know, something. The colors work so well with pictures and stuff. So I really do enjoy taking photos using the shield. So any female figures in the plan? Yes, there are. Again, with what has been said already, looking forward to that next lineup next year and stuff. So definitely stay tuned, guys. As a company, we're coming out the gate. We're finally getting our Kickstarter stuff out. So we've opened up pre-orders for new things too. So we're full steam ahead with what we're doing, and it's all thanks to your guys' support and giving longevity to the line. So as long as we have you guys tuning in and telling us, hey, we want more, we'll be like, okay, we'll give you more. So we truly appreciate you for making this happen for us as well. So
Very much, very much.
Absolutely.
Death Deal will have a blind bag exclusive to him. I don't know if it'll be exclusive to him, but it'll definitely be different from what we've been getting. I can say that much.
Can you?
Thank you. Yeah. Can I? Well, it's too late now. No.
Yeah. Whoops.
I'm gonna order one more comb along with a graphic novel. Yes, Alberto. Thank you, man. Yeah, the graphic novel's up on the website too. So I believe we have 1 and 2 up there. So if you missed your chance on reading that first one, we do have some limited stock of that as well available. So our Kriegers,
Are his horns swappable?
I believe he meant Nashorn. Oh, Krieger. Yes, he does have horns, but they're not swappable on his helmet. The only swappable ones are Nashorns in Wave 2.
Yeah, and the 2 heads that come with the pack.
Yeah, and the character packs.
So far.
Yes.
Yes, we will be doing dwarves.
Yes. That dwarf. He's been with us for so long.
From the beginning, yeah.
Even Frankie's like, what's going on with that dwarf?
Yeah.
I want the orc. The orc is what I need.
The other one there.
He's gotta be there soon, or I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah, we've all been waiting, but with good reason.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's funny too. I mean, and that's one of the cool things, with us as a company. It's like, we've, thinking back of when we launched, or we were getting ready to launch the Kickstarter to now, it's like, we've been learning and kind of been like, okay, like, we got to do this. It's been a lot of Tetrising, and, things have changed, like, we pointed out the fact that, Who-Man has the lit up eyes, and that was a creative, something that we wanted to add extra to the figure. We're like, hey, why can't we show that? It is an element in the whole line of Savage Crucible, so we want to show that. So that was a creative difference that we came up with a little bit later from when we debuted Who-Man originally. So it's great to grow and and learn things and change things up, and see that people like it and accept it. So it's great. It's great. Female dwarves, beards or no beards? That's what I want to know.
We don't have time for that conversation.
Yeah.
That's another 2 hours easy.
Yeah.
We hit our hour mark.
And I was going to say, guys, that's our hour mark right there. So we don't really have much else Keep an eye out on that Postman. He's going to be coming soon. Anybody that on the Kickstarter, again, thank you guys. The long-awaited wait is over for Wave 1 and 2, and pretty soon Wave 3. So thank you, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in tonight and watching us live. Come and see us next week if you're in the area, Augusta, or go see Frankie in Charlotte if you can. And with that, thank you guys for tuning in. GD, Frankie, Tim, thank you guys for being on tonight with me.
Of course.
Thank you, guys.
We'll catch everybody on the next one.
Stay savage, everyone.
Take care, folks.
Take care now, guys.